Welcome everyone to CMD 368. Before we talk about our hottest news on the pitch today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell in order to receive the latest news from us on a regular basis. Celtic 1-1 FC Midtjylland and Postecoglou's side held in Champions League qualifier. Ange Postecoglou's tenure as Celtic boss began with an incident-packed 1-1 draw with Midtjylland as both sides ended the Champions League qualifier with 10 men. New Hope signing Leo Abadar, the 19-year-old Israeli winger, marked his competitive debut by scoring the 37th minute of the first leg at Parkhead. However, Celtic defender Nick Beaton dampened the enthusiasm among the 90 home fans when he was stand up late in the first half of needlessly picking up the second of the two yellow cards for remonstrating with Ange Postecoglou after he had dived in the box. The Danish white man was sent up 10 minutes into the second half for another dive, and as the game swung from end to end, evident level for the visitors in the 66th minute with the win-in free kick to set nicely next week's second leg in Denmark with the away goals rule not applying this season. Positive yet frustrating Postecoglou's Parkhead debut, Celtic's biggest home crowd since coronavirus restrictions came into place in March 2020, lent a raucous atmosphere to their side's first meaningful game of the campaign. Moments later, Rafael Nowadic also went off with a head injury after a challenge by Anthony Raston, and both sides were man down before both casualties returned to a free. In the 24th minute, striker Arsen Edward fired a shot on the turnover the bar from the edge of the box. The match burst into life in the 36th minute, however, when Hub's attacker Ryan Christie struck the post from close range from Abadar's cross and then headed over from the same player's delivery. Debris was also booked while 18-year-old defender Dan Murray replaced Abadar to make his competitive debut as Postecoglou withdrew. After being brought down by Celtic defender Stephen West 10 yards in front of the byline on the left, Brazilian midfielder Abadar, who had come close minutes earlier with a drive, hammered his free kick in off the far post with question around Parkhead keeper Vasilis Parkas. More huffing and puffing ensued, but the tie remains up for grabs. What the manager said, Celtic manager Ange Postecoglou speaking to BBC, is a frustrating result in terms of performance, though I am more than happy with the players. I thought it was a tremendous effort. Andros Townsend joins Everton on 2-year deal in free transfer. Everton have completed the signing of free agent Andros Townsend on a 2-year deal. The 30-year-old winger arrives on a free transfer, having seen his 5-year spell with Crystal Palace come to an end earlier this summer as his contract at Selhurst Park expired. Townsend becomes Everton's first signing since Rafael Benitez was appointed manager last month, with the winger having previously played under Spaniard at Newcastle. Townsend spent the second half of the 2015-2016 season on loan from Tottenham at St James Park under Benitez and scored 4 goals in 30 appearances, despite Newcastle being relegated from the Premier League. His firm saw Palace trigger his £30 million release clause at the end of that season, with the midfielder going on to score 16 goals in 185 appearances. Prior to that, Townsend came through the youth ranks at Tottenham and went on various loans before joining the first team between 2013 and 2016. Townsend took to social media himself to thank Crystal Palace staff and friends for their support during his time at the club. After 5 amazing years and countless memories, it's time to say goodbye to everyone at Crystal Palace, Townsend wrote. Begovic joins on 1-year deal. Later on Tuesday, Everton confirmed the signing of goalkeeper Asmir Begovic, who arrives at Goodison from Championship side Bournemouth. The former Stoke and Chelsea stopper has signed a 12-month contract with the club holding the option to extend it for an additional year. We're going to push each other every single day and set those standards in training. I'm definitely here to compete for place and to try to help this team in any way I can. Thank you for watching our football news. If it's exciting, Please hit the like and subscribe button to hear the latest news from us.